Good morning and welcome, meditators and the meditation curious. My name is Daniel, and this is Essentials of Meditation. I believe we're on part 7 today. So, a full week of meditation tips so far, and we'll continue on at least till the end of 2023. We'll see how things go. Uh, I want to talk today about auxiliary practice. It's not meditation, pure meditation, but it's a precursor to it, you could say, or a help for it, and that is the practice of pranayama. And pranayama is a Sanskrit word. It's a compound word, meaning there's actually two words in it. One is prana. Prana means the energy of the universe, the smallest unit of life force, the animating particle, and even not even a particle, the animating field of the universe. So before there was anything in this philosophy, in this perspective, there was this field. I mean, you could say that prana was always there, has always been eternal, and then form arises through that. And as I've mentioned before, we are a form of prana, a form of energy. And within our physical bodies, there are currents of prana, streams and currents like winds in the outer environment that we see, moving clouds and moving trees. Inside of us, there's also currents of prana. They can move up and down, they can move in and out, and they're perceptible during practices like breath work. I wouldn't say, I don't want to say work, but the playing with the breath, because we don't want to apply the force that we might think about when we consider working at something. We want to discover or play with the breath. And the second part is yama. A yama actually can mean restraint. It's another Sanskrit word. But when it's put together with prana, the two A's at the end of prana and the beginning of, at the end, and then it becomes yama. It turns yama into ayama, which means to free, to play with. So pranayama is the playing with, or the freedom, or the expansion of prana in the body, of the breath. So let's begin. Take a comfortable seat. You can close your eyes. You just take a moment here with no technique, no information, no guidance. And now notice the weight of your sit bones on the surface you're sitting on. And now you can begin to inhale and exhale a little bit more deeply. You can do it through the nose if possible, or through the mouth. Notice the feeling of your breath as you do this. And now sigh out and exhale. And notice the little collapse and the settling that happens on that sigh out. Try one more time. So that's a downward movement of prana. Now try a little deeper and longer inhale. Sigh out your exhale. And a long nasal inhale. So the inhale pattern feels as if it's lifting the torso and the lungs and expanding them, which of course it is. The exhale pattern is a downward moving feeling of settling. So now see if you can follow these two patterns as you breathe. Inhale and feel the length and the expanding quality, like the branches of a tree opening. And as you exhale, feel the rooting quality, like the roots of a tree growing into the earth. You can continue for a few moments like this. Let's imagine that the midpoint here between these two movements of up and down is the pelvis, your pelvis. So now just relax your breath so it's no longer active, just reflexive, spontaneous. And bring your attention to your pelvis, this place from which you're rooting down and lifting up. See if you can place the feeling of the breath right at the center of the pelvis. Take a few moments. And now just notice the quality of your mind, the quality of your perception. And as you're ready, you can begin to open the eyes. Just a short practice today, an introduction to pranayama and its potential effects upon a meditative state. And we'll continue along with this as we go. Thanks again for watching.